Resistance becomes harder because resistance now carries a social cost. The person is not only leaving a habit, they may feel they are stepping away from belonging, relevance, or the standards of people they still want to impress. This is why many modern loops grow stronger in public. Visibility turns private impulse into shared culture. Public reinforcement also changes memory and interpretation. Once many people repeat the same values, signals, and emotional tones, the pattern begins to feel backed by common sense. A person who hesitates may then experience themselves as the outlier rather than seeing the system as the thing worth questioning. That reversal is socially potent because it turns conformity into emotional safety. Once a social environment starts echoing the same priorities, resistance can feel lonely before it feels liberating. In that sense, the culture around the behavior is never just background. It becomes part of the mechanism itself. The social echo matters more than people think. Public reinforcement can be subtle, but subtle reinforcement is often exactly what makes a pattern feel ordinary and unavoidable. Repair begins by redefining what chaos dependence is allowed to mean. People regain perspective when calm stops being read as emptiness or danger and starts being recognized as the condition where healing, attention, and real choice finally become possible. That usually requires less moral panic and more structural honesty. People need environments that do not constantly retrain the same craving, and they need standards of self-worth that can survive moments of slowness, uncertainty, or imperfection. Real change is rarely dramatic at first. It often looks like fewer triggers, more friction around unhealthy defaults, and a more patient return to the forms of life the loop had pushed aside. Repair therefore needs both personal and structural honesty. People need practical changes, but they also need permission to stop reading every discomfort as evidence that they should return to the old loop immediately. The first stage of freedom is often awkward